Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. The fee for David Affengruber, the player Man United are keen on, and Xhaka's reaction to Lammens' performance. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. David Affengruber's performance and price tag as Manchester United keep tabs. David Affengruber's commanding displays for Elche and La Liga this term have sparked a fierce tug-of-war among Europe's heavyweights ahead of the 2026 summer transfer window. The Austrian centre-back has emerged as a person of interest for Manchester United, Juventus, and Milan, having established himself as the bedrock of the Spanish side's backline. The surge in Affengruber's reputation across the Spanish top flight has certainly caught the eye of scouts from the continent's elite leagues. The 25-year-old is being monitored closely by several top-tier outfits looking to bolster their defensive ranks for the upcoming campaign. His market valuation has soared since arriving at Elche on a free transfer in the summer of 2024. After seeing out his contract at Sturm Graz, he settled into life in Spain seamlessly, helping Elche hold their own as competitive contenders in the top flight. Throughout the current season, the aerially dominant defender has been a mainstay in the starting 11, clocking up 36 appearances across La Liga and the Copa del Rey. Far from just being a defensive rock, he has also chipped in at the other end of the pitch, registering 1 goal and 2 assists. Despite being tied down to a contract until 2027, Elche find themselves in a very strong bargaining position. With an estimated market value of roughly €9 million, the Spanish outfit stands to make a tidy profit on a player they originally snapped up for absolutely nothing. Granit Xhaka opens up on Senne Lammens' performance. Manchester United walked away with just a single point from matchday 36 of the Premier League after a goalless stalemate against Sunderland. The clash at the Stadium of Light was one Sunderland arguably should have put to bed, as United struggled to muster any real threat to the Black Cats' goal. Sunderland were well and truly in the driving seat, firing off 15 shots, 4 of which were denied by Senne Lammens. They also bossed the possession with 51% and pinged 493 passes at an 86% accuracy rate, yet that dominance failed to yield a winner. Meanwhile, United were toothless in attack. Despite having 11 attempts, only a solitary strike found the target. Manchester United seemed to have lost their rhythm in this fixture. Michael Carrick's roll of the dice with 5 changes to the starting 11 appeared to backfire, leaving the squad looking a bit disjointed. Joshua Zirkzee handed the nod over Benjamin Sesko, looked off the pace and failed to cause the Sunderland backline any real headaches throughout his shift. On the flip side, Sunderland carved out a golden opportunity in the first half through Noah Siddiqui. Left completely unmarked, Siddiqui latched onto an assist and drove into the box, but Lammens was equal to it, producing a sharp save to keep the Red Devils level. The pressure mounted in the second half as Sunderland again knocked on the door, this time via their number 9, Brian Brobbey. Having neatly controlled a pass from Enzo Laffi, Brobbey let fly, only for Lammens to pull off another vital stop. The onslaught continued when defender Lutgerald Jutruda drilled a low effort that looked destined for the back of the net. This time Lammens was beaten, but the woodwork came to the rescue before Mazraoui cleared the danger. United did have a fleeting moment when Patrick Dorgu, who replaced Zirkzee in the 65th minute, teed up Mateus Cunha, but the finish lacked conviction and was comfortably dealt with by Robin Roufs. The spoils remained shared as the whistle blew at the Stadium of Light. The post-match chatter centered largely on Senne Lammens. He was the man of the hour, ensuring the Red Devils headed back over the Pennines with a point despite being under the cosh for long spells. Lammens played the full 90 minutes and acted as a brick wall for the defense, racking up 2 world-class saves to keep his sheet clean. Speaking after the match, Lammens voiced his readiness to graft for the team, particularly against physical and aggressive sides that thrive on creating chaos. He pointed to his first-half save as a massive moment that blunted the host's momentum. For the Belgian, a clean sheet isn't just a personal feather in his cap but a testament to the grit of the entire defensive unit. Senne Lammens has truly made the number 1 shirt his own at Old Trafford since his move from Royal Antwerp for the 2025-2026 campaign. As of this day, the Belgian shot-stopper has clocked up 30 Premier League appearances, totaling 2,700 minutes of action. In that time, he has kept 7 clean sheets, despite picking the ball out of his net 37 times. His individual stats tell the story of a keeper in fine form, 75 saves and a 67% save percentage, earning him a solid season average rating of 7.09. His stock is also on the rise off the pitch, with his market value now estimated at a cool €33 million. Following the final whistle, Former Arsenal man and current Sunderland skipper Granit Xhaka gave his take on the afternoon. He reflected on the match with a mix of pride and pragmatism, noting that it was nearly a perfect performance. Despite facing a formidable opponent, the team managed to create numerous scoring opportunities, though he admitted that with such a high volume of chances, finishing one is a necessity. Even with the missed opportunities, he felt the squad maintained excellent momentum throughout the game. When pressed on the performance of the man between the sticks, Senne Lammens, Xhaka was full of praise for his blinder of a game. Xhaka conceded that Lammens was solid as a rock, thwarting several dead-cert goals that left his side feeling properly gutted and frustrated. Consequently, Xhaka reckoned Lammens deserved a top-tier rating for being the difference-maker on the day. Meanwhile, Michael Carrick viewed the draw away at Sunderland as a decent result, given the Black Cats' formidable record on their own patch this term. While United have been free-scoring for much of the season, Carrick saw the point and the clean sheet as positives to build on, even if Lady Luck wasn't on their side for a late winner. Addressing the squad rotation, Carrick was quick to shut down any negativity, insisting the players' proper shift and mental strength were evident. The interim boss refused to throw any individuals under the bus for being slightly off the boil, preferring to laud the team's togetherness, communication, and top-draw spirit as a collective. Joshua Zirkzee transfer update. Joshua Zirkzee's future at Manchester United looks increasingly dicey following a lackluster display in the recent goalless draw against Sunderland. Handed a starting spot, the Dutch marksman failed to make any real inroads into the Black Cats' defence and was hooked after 65 minutes. The British press have been scathing in their assessment, with some tabloids even labelling the performance a harrowing audition for his continued survival at Old Trafford. The frustration hasn't been confined to the pundits, it's boiled over among the Red Devils faithful as well. A wave of criticism has swept through social media, with scores of supporters calling for the board to offload Zirkzee in the upcoming summer transfer window. Some of the more cynical comments from the Stretford End regulars suggested United should bite the hand off the first club to make an offer, arguing the player simply isn't up to the scratch required to lead the line for a club of United's stature. Statistically speaking, Zirkzee's stock has hit rock bottom since his move to English shores. Throughout this campaign, his output has been dismal, managing a mere 2 goals and a single assist across all competitions. For a Premier League striker, those figures are worlds away from what's expected, especially given the hefty price tag and the hype that followed his arrival. This patchy form has had a direct knock-on effect on his playing time, which is becoming increasingly sparse. Despite being frequently called upon by the coaching staff, he spent far more time warming the bench than leading the charge. This dynamic suggests that faith in his ability to be the club's main goal threat is wearing thin as the season grinds on. It appears the lad is finding the step up to the theatre of dreams a mountain too high to climb at this stage. While manager Michael Carrick previously went on record saying he was keen to work with Zirkzee and polish his potential, the club's top brass are reportedly softening their stance. Fresh reports indicate that Manchester United won't stand in the 24-year-old's way if an offer in the region of €30 million lands on the table. This valuation is seen as a pragmatic move to cut their losses. The writing seems to be on the wall for Zirkzee, as United are already scouring the market for a fresh spearhead for their attack. Benjamin Sesko has emerged as the prime target for the hierarchy as they look for a new talisman. The pursuit of a new number 9 sends a clear message: Zirkzee is no longer part of the long-term furniture at the club. The club seems dead set on bringing in a proven finisher who can hit the ground running and restore some much-needed bite to their front line. That said, while his founder has struggled to get to grips with the breakneck pace and physicality of the Premier League, Zirkzee still commands plenty of respect in Italy. His successful stint at Bologna remains fresh in the memory, and several Italian outfits are keeping a close eye on his situation. Italy is widely regarded as the best fit for his style of play, which relies more on technical craft and vision. Aware that his spot is under threat at club level, Zirkzee is reportedly making up his mind to find a new home to salvage his international career. He knows full well that a lack of minutes and goals at United could see him dropped from the Orange squad. Moving to a club where he's guaranteed a regular shift is his only way to stay on the national manager's radar. With a major tournament looming on the horizon, he simply cannot afford to spend another season stuck in the doldrums of the reserves. As it stands, Juventus and Roma are being touted as the front-runners should he decide to head back to Italy. Both clubs are said to be ready to take a punt on the striker and give him a platform to find his shooting boots again. The ball is now firmly in Manchester United's and the agent's court to decide if this partnership will be drawn to a close this summer. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.